Welcome to my game development stream. First I'm gonna start everything, look at the current state of the game, and then I'm gonna see what I wanna do next. Starting takes a few seconds. And you see what's happening. Oh no, it's the online thing. This is the wrong one. One dev. It started. Localhost. Secure game. I am this character in the middle. I can start with shooting ability or the sword. I have to kill these enemies at the site. So if I kill enough enemies, I get skill points to level up. For example, here sword size increase. Now it should be a bit easier. Damage. But speed, the rotation speed, and now I can stronger and stronger. Want one more. Sword count here. This is the next one. And now I can get stronger and stronger. Goal is to get as far away from the middle as possible for a high score. Here's the current distance. And if my HP reaches 0, I lose. And the high score. Okay, that's the basic idea. It also works in multiplayer, so I this one and this one. Seems like and thing is off. Inputs couldn't quite was working. Watching kills. It's looks like it works. Let's dive this into kills. Should I die? Okay. So what I wanna do today, game task. I currently have a problem if there's a bad multiplayer connection. Currently I am on localhost, so I have basically nearly no delay. I have some delay built in to have delay emulation, but see the ping, which basically just JavaScript not being the fastest, or the times when I take them takes a few milliseconds, but because it's localhost, it's basically instant. Can see it in the network tab. Connect. There is the end. Here, this. Here are the messages, and if I click a button, here's where I send it, and here's where I get it back. This is a ping. Can I see the actual time? Here we can see it's basically, it is 2 milliseconds. It's 4 milliseconds. Okay, this is the time. And if I make this free online tool that I can make my game accessible for everyone, gives me on open not paste, if you want to copy, let's reconnect, continue 04. Do I need to reconnect? Did I miss some? Is it broken? Let's start new. Paste. Continue. Now it works. As I load files, it's slow. Now if I connect, give me the top. Interesting. Am I connected? Is it correct socket? Oh, stuff happens. Okay. Make it smaller. And I press. Now here I can see I send key, and here it comes back. CBOS? Oh no. No, this is a receive. This is a send white 08, and it's back this time in 200 milliseconds. Not bad. Go at the end. I press a key, that will be so jumpy. And it's because there are spike lags in between. I want to improve this situation a bit. I disconnected client. What? Oh, okay, it's let's make this window size. Second one, low lost one. Can I connect them? I destroyed this, correct? Lost, connect, reconnect. Let's see. I can see a code here. This works well for stable connection because I get all the updates consistently. Doesn't work if it's unstable because game time behind jumps around. So I need estimation value. I need some. Have the server time receive time. Do I okay, the delay is what I use for the ping. I think. Did I? Do player inputs? I push the data. And game loop. Tick I calculate. I should have the definition. Yeah, I handle the command. I send over multiplayer. Send it. I got the time. If it comes back in the do I have it multiplayer? In the multiplayer connection, I determine the delay. And here I calculate a delay. In delay was some average. Delay diff, something I don't use. Delete it. This is not what I want to use. I think I want time update. This should give me a good indication as the time is. I know when I got the last one, and I know the time. I now need to determine the spike lag amount and smooth it a bit. So if I get a time, the new performance now okay, I think let's try something. Time received. Lag. Call it this one now. Here's my multiplayer. It's a number in here. I can set it alt time received alt received time multiplayer. So received time. It's a new one. Game multiplayer. Time received lag could be something like time minus alt time as game multiplayer date interval. So if this value is big, lag equals this value, and so if one big value, there will be probably how do I do it? Starts with 0. Small lag. If I would set it here, I keep this value. I would save the biggest lag value, but not the current lag. How can I visualize it and think about it? Can I use this value already? let's do some random stuff. So if it's not bigger, we divide it to, no, we flag value. Will probably not be much better. Do 0.8. The lag could be indication of the time diff is bigger. Time diff lag diff native game player. Let me see flag. Does this make sense? This in optimal case is 1 or 0. And this has to be greater. Let's see. I connect both clients again. 1 second. Game task. Load. So I connect. This is not the correct map. Bug map wrong on connect. Player connect. And there was something else. I forgot. Okay, no. Draw indication I when multiplayer G dropping in waiting screen, desk screen. Let's call it desk screen. Okay, now we start. Okay. I don't feel anything. Maybe if time lag bigger than 10, log maybe do it here. If lag bigger 10, then I will lock both values. Oh, let's see. Load. One starts. This one is not connected. Start. Connect. It had a few. Interesting. We start. I make this my main. But let's, where is it? Pay print something. Let's die. I have sometimes. Now I run online again. Copy. Paste. Let's get some network tab. I can hide this thing. But I don't remember. It's not that important. Not connected on this side. And I'm not connected on the left side. Okay, let's go die. Let's connect. I'm not sure if I connected. It says open. But right size reacted, the left side didn't. Doesn't get the time updates. Now it gets, okay, it has heavy lag. So I want the console for values. Doesn't look better. Jumps a lot. Stay still for a moment. I have 288 to mean 75 to minus 99. Basically get two messages, it's the same tick. Stop here. Evaluate a bit. It's happened a lot. I get two message release late and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 far too often. Compare this to this side. Some things sometimes early and late. But this one wasn't my active window. It's not printing anything. It's like printing always. Completely late. I get 10 updates per second. I'm not sure how I should handle it. Either it is just this laggy or I have a permanent extra delay of up to the highest value, which would be 600, which is really bad. Probably be higher ones. 652. $100, 200, 300. Can I simulate the same thing with localhost? Did not validate. Throttling. Slow. Let's connect. Let's restart. I do not quite understand why the data is missing here. It doesn't get the time updates currently. Taiwan time. Okay, this is no longer. It's weird. Oh, both did one on the bed. No. I think the moment there's no throttling. Fast. I connect. Time updates here. Here my console. Here I have add internet simulation now. Perfect. Connect. Do I have yes here? It already doesn't get the time updates. And I'm confused why. Now they it. Okay, here I have the simulation is currently using fast 3G. 20 is not a lot. This probably, well, let's say if I go back to slow 3G, I think I need to I think the ping rises. It's looking laggy a bit. But it is acceptable. Can I have a test? How can I see my settings? Here test is 1000 milliseconds delay. 1, 2, 3 kilobits. I think I already learned that. It's not at 1000 delay, but feel it to be a little bit jumpy. Call it this. Frame rate. Because difference jump are not too high. It's acceptable. Okay, and this should react from my side without delay. This looks pretty direct. But I want to do try some more ideas. Should I commit this version? Multiplayer delay test. Delay handle test version. Not a test. Try another one. I think what I want is worst. This time we received lag, something like this. This time received lag. Let's make an accurate estimated what can I call it? Every time I check for the max server time. This is what I am not allowed to overtake. But this I check how far I gonna allow to tick. This time can be off. Estimated server. No. Received time lag. Fix this. Does this two values help me? I don't think this name fits. Buffer receive time or something. Let's keep it for now. What do I want to do? Time diff allows me to get an estimate of how far I can take. This is time until next update. This is the value which currently is not good because it jumps too much. Okay, multiplayer update interval. So I could more or less want time passed since server time update. Time until next update. This is which I want to change. Stable connection this time is always very accurate. Unstable, this is a bad value. This is what I need to adjust if I detect bad internet. If I increase its value to something like estimated time until next update. Swap them out again. It's estimated let's call it worst case till next update. I think this is a good name. How do I know this value? I have this value, I can use it here. I think this is a better start. I start with the worst time receive flag. I want to remember this value. And let's call this. Let's calculate it directly. Worst case until next update. This is delete this and put it directly here. Game multiplayer. Time. No. Case until update. And I also need it down there. This becomes irrelevant. What did the commands do? Time receive flag. Let's keep it for now. These values are optional because I will. No, let's set them. Makes it a bit easier. And worst until state. Commands. I delete this. Alt receive time. So worst time receive flag. Can set it. I will never reduce it. This is the worst I ever receive. And it starts with 0, so this is good. Now I need game multiplayer worst case until next update. So normally it would be performance now plus update interval. But with the lag value, okay, I only use this value here. Case until next update. Now I have the biggest lag. I could set this to receive time plus 100. No, not 100. Multiplayer game. I use game multiplayer so often. It's shorter. Update interval. Fields. I also need to does this work? I don't expect it to work yet because initializing is not in here. So if this value is if this is bigger than plus leg. No. This time leg. I can set it. Yes, I set it. I want to know when this happens. Which values? And for the first time I want to set the leg start with 0. It will happen probably early always. Set it based on the old received time. If this is the first time this happens, let's not 0. Old received time might also be if I restart the game. It's getting complicated. If leg should be, let's call it bigger than 0, and receive time should be smaller than. No. Okay, I think these are fitting. No. goes in this else with this. Less valid values, I think. What I wanted to do is this. Feels complicated what I do, but let's see what happens. Let's call it let time take. Is this a good name? Let time date. Let's call it this. So this is not the first tick and not a new game, but I could call it, then I check if the leg is a new worst case, I save it, I take the old receive time and add an interval onto it. This doesn't make sense. I have to take the new time. Now is the mega lag. And worst case until next update. Okay. This works. Now I'm no longer dependent on being receive time. And still I'm dependent on receive time because I use it here for the lag. So I think this is correct. So I set the values. If the lag is not bigger, case 1, I increase worst case by that interval. And if this value somehow is going too big, which would be the queue time plus the worst case, I should set it new. Okay, but this should not happen in normal play. Now I have these values. Worst case until next update. Maybe they make sense. Let's see what happens. I only need one. Not sure if both use bad network. Let's start with this one. I have no throttling. Didn't feel like it. This feels like no throttling. Connect, I play. I'm not connected. Load. Delete, connect, I'm connected. Worst case until next update. I have a 4000. Oh, the time is not passing. But I get updates. Let's see what I have for values. MDiv minus 8000. I have 36,000, okay. This value does not help. It's probably growing. This value. Yes, it's just growing with the time. So my code is doing junk. Now it's doing what I clicked. Command is doing it. Time update. Zack. I have a lag of 6. I have a worst time received lag of 13,000 because I debugged. Okay, I think the start I always will have such thing. It's a current delay. Let's console log this value. Something is still off. Just needs this. I need the connection. Connect you console. I have 7 seconds in here. Yes, it's 7 seconds behind. Interesting. Let's start new. Connect. Gets a 6 second. This valid. This is an old one, isn't it? No, it's ticking. I get all. Connect. And the first time update I get is 2000. When I restart, I still get time updates. And the restart gets, and I get the new time. Somewhere I make strange connected. I'm already 11 seconds late. What happened? Doesn't look fitting to me. 21 seconds. Nee, worst case until next update. I have as the left side is the worst leg. How do I use this worst case until next update? It's time. Use it wrong. I have the time diff. Tick interval. Time until next update. Is it here? This isn't not the worst until next update. Oh, this is different values. This is the actual time. Is this the actual game time? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm confused for my own values. This is performance now based. Is it? Max server time, receive time. This should be performance. This time passed since server time update. Server time, receive time. I do the calculation new. Let's do it new. I have now my T. Game dot. Did I break? I didn't make this. Okay. Worst case until next update. This is performance now based, so I have the time now. I do time. This is in the future. Time now to give me time behind or something. Worst case time behind. They have the game time behind. Minus. This was before I game time behind. Time until next update. This goes with every tick. Tick interval. Worst case until next update. I'm still confused how to use these values. So this name is misleading, I think. This is Slack I have. It's worst case how long I have to wait. Oh, it's correct. There will be most likely more updates. But if I delay everything long enough, I can guarantee that it's run smoothly then, because I will get the update in time. But how does the runner to work? So this can tell me it will be 1 second until the next tick will come in. And then is this correct? Let's see what happens. Which did I use? Connect. Start. Doesn't feel like it's on 60 frames. Feel like I lost frame. Let's make my internet worse. It looks the same. I have much more delay. But now if my internet gets better, that 6 was too big. Still feel like I've lost a lot of frames. I get every 100 milliseconds an update. Game time we So counter is here. If counter bigger than 1, log counter ticks per frame. Yeah, let's connect that to. It's correct. I'm constantly losing 1 frame, but always 2. This is interesting. Why 2? This is currently strange for me. Most likely this is a max here. I would do 3, it would probably do 3. Zack, zack, yes. Okay, so let's. This means that my value is completely garbage. Time diff. Did I lose connection? Yes. Wait. Uh, it's 4,000. I have a time. Just case. This is confusing me. Let's start new. Sketching up at least. Next we start. Now I'm here. Now I need this. Again, this time update and time now is big difference. This is not what I expected. Worst case until next update. This is based on performance now. I take the performance now. I have the biggest lag, and at the update interval the update interval is not correct. Is it? I think my time is off. So if I have I think this is bad. This time now plus this. I know why. I cannot do it this way. Okay, it does not work the way I do it. And so I have no guarantee that this date interval is always happening. The time update in exactly this part because it's plus minus milliseconds or more. This screws up the timer. I lose time. So if I calculate estimated game start, I get always a new time. The estimated game time would then be max server game time minus no, this performance now minus game time, then I have estimation. Okay, let's change it up. Estimate, no, the worst received lag is what I mean, and worst case game start time. I change it up. It's a 0. This is bad. Start F01. No, -1. Is this good? I don't think it's good. Let's make it optional. Now come back here. I will do this later. I don't need to calculate these. Change this up. First, set it to the receive timeline. Time sent. And I can change this up. Valid time update. Okay. The lag is not required. calculate a leak, but I don't think I need this value. Will the start time first game oh, bigger start time, possibly undefined. That's correct. Fine. I do not need this. The time I have here. This the same. So I estimate the start time. It's undefined, I set it, and if the start time is big, smaller, so I started earlier. If I have a big leg, I will have a big performance now. Time I think this works. Can lock the start time. Doesn't work if I restart. Because the moment I restart a game, the game will keep its old start time, so I need to reset it, restart. Why does it set multiplayer? There's no check for multiplayer in here. Let's try. Let's just set I think it was this first case game start time. I restart, I delete it. I set it. Look it. Sync up this value. Let's see. I will. What's this? What do I need now? I have game multiplayer. First case game start time. And I can make time now minus this. Needs to exist, this is correct. Find time passed. Oops. Real time passed. And time passed since server time update. Ignore this one. I have max server game time. So if let's just write something real time passed, if this is bigger game state time plus tick interval. Is this a test? I'm still might be thinking wrong. To go back here. So if I have a late package, then I will have bigger performance now, but date time. This will make my start time. Performance now is bigger. I will have a bigger value. I think this is the wrong direction. If start time is bigger, I set it. And with this, I can move the undefined again, because I can start with 0. I do not need to delete it. Now, I do not need to check for find. And this might be check. Should I allow equals? I do it. Oh, I'm currently not sure values I need. Don't need this. This value. Max counter. I have no idea what will happen. Let's see. Load. Connect. I will my 2 ticks again. See what happens here. Real time passed. 16 game time was 16 to 88. Have been tick. So this will be my first. Oh, confused. Cannot catch up. Doesn't tick. No, it's not correct. Let's see. Real time passed is 41. Time. Oh, moment. There was a waypoint setting sets my waiting time, so it's correct that I now have a 40-second. It's still something is off. Now I already have 2 ticks. So this is not correct. The moment I wake on 2 seconds. Now I'm the correct frame rate. Now I have a 5-second delay because this is the first case I had. It's doing what I wanted it to do. But why doesn't it work for... This is a 0 case? Did not set anything yet? Correct. Did not set anything. So I'm constantly trying to catch up to something there's not to catch up to. Don't set the first value. Why not? Hold receive time should be bigger than this, and hold receive time should be smaller. This is fine. So I get the start time. The start time has to be bigger. Then I set it. But let's reconnect. Did not set any time. I'm not connected. Oh, I have a 2-second. don't have 2-second delay. The first breakpoint is important. Do I need to put it? The value I want to see is, and let's just try here. The time passed, time behind. Three, 5. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. This is a 2 seconds, and this does not work currently. Time passed. And it's 3. Four, 9744. This doesn't add up quite right. 9744. There's still a gap. Which he wants to overtake. He thinks he's behind? I'm confused. None of these values should update currently. Nine, 857. 744. It's 100 milliseconds behind. Of course he will do 2 ticks. Even do more ticks. Why? 230 seconds behind. He rarely does 2 ticks. It is good. think this is something I would expect. So now code works. Frames. I do want complete garbage time. I'm totally behind. The one stopping everything is now this value. The server is already far ahead. Was 368? Also strange. Do I tick again? Yes. 2 402. I do 16 more. I think this should do the third one. Nope. This bigger. Ah, okay, the tick did increase by 1, so yes, it doesn't do another tick. Scan out and so this works. The one blocking is this one. This also works, so it's just in the low values where it messes up. Okay, I will go here. I see time passed. Whatever. 758 looks reasonable. Tick 1. 7536. Should do another one. Does another. 756 to still do another one. 7518. I see it correctly. It should still do another one. No. Where does it? Again, 7536. I add tick interval of 16. Should be 72. This shouldn't block it. If I 7518. It's also not ended. Counter. Ah, the counter did block. What? Let's check something. Start. Now I see a pattern. Stop here again. 279. There will be a few. 787. So the real-time past will block. The update interval is missing. I think I have an idea. Start time. I need to add the date interval. Yep. Wrong. We connect. We start. Connect. Okay. I'm confused by this value, but the problem now. Let's decrease the lock. Still, let's go to slow. Get new times. I get a higher delay. Far so good. I to test. I have a high delay. I do not have problems. Looking good. Throttling. I still have high delay because this is how the code currently works. If I restart, I think it goes back to, yes, next game, Lex Gun. Now I can run the online version again. Copy. Connect to it, network, click. Connects. Work. I connect to my backend. I already get my things. I see. It's terrible. I have over 1 second delay, but it's fluent. So it's doing what I expect it to does, but it's TF, I knew 1 second delay. Wow. Okay. Now this does what I expected to do. It's getting to the worst case. Let's delete the console logs. Now, how do I... Does the max counter still matter? I think if it works like this, can it again simpler. Them a bit. This works. Player delay version king better frame based on frame rate based on consistent frame rate. But it's bad for not catching up. So the next I would do this is a correct value worst case. Would take the average case. The average in the last. So if someone has uses different browser tab and comes back, he will have a big lag. Want this value to set itself back to reasonable value based on the last updates. So if I take let's try to get it done this stream. One new value. Do I call it what do I want? The average sum of last 10 last x delays or something. Let's maybe I want the worst case in the last seconds. So it's like worst recent first case, first recent case game start time, something like that. I do not know how old it is. If I check every second, and if there's a big difference, second. Recent is strange, but it goes in the right direction. This is all time, which is bad. Recent is better, but does it work? I need the age of. If I get the second worst, no, I'm not sure quite yet. I have to catch up. The last second. So if it's not a worst case, I remember the Q case, and I have to have some counter. Worst case H. And what is the other one I had? Does it work? I get this time, I take the H, and I remember one which came after it. After a certain age, I can change to this value. Sounds reasonable. Commands. Say t first cast age equals 0. It's not the case. I will increase it. And if the age is and I can also reset recent case to 0. And I can now check is is bigger than the most recent thing. I can set it on this time, and if worst case age bigger than this feels off. Let's put performance now in here. If let time now, performance now. Oh, I'm gonna time now. I do this because I believe it's a bit more efficient, and it's in the end should be the same time, not in nanoseconds, but okay. If it's bigger than this would be a second. I do this. The worst based on the most recent, I reset the most recent and the worst case age. Oh, this can be. This is a bit duplicated code. That's fine for now. I think now I can catch up again. Let's see localhost. Throttling, no throttling, please. Connect. Why does he say 20? Okay. Maybe I should close one browser. And connected, it works fine. If I wake and then make a play, I have a high delay. But he should now realize. No, he keeps a bad delay. Why doesn't he get it? I am expecting to be in here. I am expecting change. Worst case was worst recent. This is not bigger. Worst case age doesn't grow. There is something off. Time now is growing. So if this makes it more clear. If worst case it just gets 1 second old, I should take the new one. Sync. This might fix it. Yes, so now I'm connected, I have no delay. I make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. I have a high delay. And now it catched up. Okay. Looked okay. Now let's go online again. To network, I clear it, I connect, get all the messages, I start. I have a pretty high delay. It does it bigger this time. Should have no influence on the ping with my code, so maybe I have a worse server. Moment, I will pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it jumped. Okay. I think this is not just a bad connection. It's looking good. I think I like it. Let's add everything. Can stop this here. Next multiplayer. I like. Push it. Do. It's getting late, but 2 tasks which might be easy. Improve multiplayer and bad connection. I like it. Indicate UI when multiplayer. Sounds easy. So if the game state is ended, I do not paint the ping, only because I have no values, but should. Disconnected here. Now I'm connected, I see that's a ping. The moment I press something, it will update. Perfect. The next thing is if I connect the second one, I connect. Here is something correctly working. Am I disconnected? That's interesting. No, it happened. Let's connect. Okay, this connects. I play one node. We go die. I connect with this one. The map did not repaint. Also, I connect with Suppose I started here, and if I connect with this one, this game does not realize something. Does it paint the old map? To restart to have the new one. Let's see what I can find out. The commands, I get the game state. I throw it over, but only the state comes, not everything else. Maybe I need to do a restart. Nee. Let's think. Okay, here try to point to the correct player. Game paint. The game is a starting point. Should realize I'm in the multiplayer. It will definitely paint. I'm definitely losing the game. And the reference I provide is the state. So it should have the new data. It's painting the new characters, this I know. But somehow it paints the old map. Ah, because I cache it. Yes. I delete the cache on reload. Now I know what I need to do. At least one thing. Do I found out how to reset? I think this is a performance thingy. Let's try and see. Connect, reconnect. I think I'm connected. No, it looks disconnected. Okay, this is also a bug. Let's find someone with stones. If I connect, I get the new. It's delayed. Some reason. But the moment I restart, it's working. So it's looking better. I have a camera setting value, game, get camera position. Where did I set it? On this, I reset it. So I tick. Add game character des. Find and set new camera character ID. Commands. Commands. I might wait after this. Wasn't this public? Where did I steal it? Game? In character. It's not exported yet. Now I should be able to import it. The game point camera, game state players. Once more, I can start here, connect, and the moment I connect, I should be connected. And now if I find out why it's delayed, and it's not painting the correct UI. I'm in multiplayer. It's based on my client ID. Game multiplayer. Probably missing stuff. Let's try to get it fixed. On game initializing. I have something like find out where it's lacking. So can make it bigger. Can game in the runner most likely. And tick here, I would say. I have max server game time 12.8. I'm a second behind. 12.716. So the real time past seems to be responsible. Oh, here it's worst case game start time is 0. This explains it. And Why doesn't it get set? See in the commands. Time update. I think I don't have the value for this. No, I set it just before. Something is missing. Next. Do I get in here? Yes. So game time received. Next case, game start time 0. Start time is negative. This is interesting. Because I didn't consider negative times to be possible. So my performance now is based on when this browser window is created. Now I connect to a game which is longer active and I start with 0. Interesting. I have to start with a max negative value. This is interesting. Let's try it. JavaScript max negative number negative infinite. Interesting. Let's use it. Might be a few cases. First case, game start time. And in the commands. First needs to be this. Maybe it works this way. And let's remove waypoint. Set it up the same as before. Connect, I start. Wait a few seconds, I connect. Start. It looks good. But I do not see the values. If I deconnect, nearly identical, just feet are different. Okay. And I want the interface, but it's getting late. I end here. Currently looks promising. Mixing multiplayer bugs. Let's call it just this. Not quite. Okay. Should I play? Let's just do with one window. I restart. I am connected to my server and let's play one round. Oh, all sides. HP is looking decent. Uh-oh. Getting dangerous. Still no HP. I get a bit HP. First level are hard. Felt like damage is too low. Okay. Do one sword. Oops, I clicked something. Don't know what I upgraded. Let's do another. One more round. Well, oh no, enough for today. Let's end it here. I committed. I have nothing. And I end here. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.